My sister ruined my wedding, now she can't find anyone to marry her. I knew something was off the moment I saw my sister walk into my wedding wearing a white dress. Not cream, not off-white, pure, sparkling, bridal white. She smiled like she owned the room, like she was the one getting married that day. And that was just the beginning of how she turned my wedding into a circus. My sister, Emily, had always been dramatic. Growing up, she loved being the center of attention even if it meant making others miserable. When I got engaged to Ryan, she congratulated me with that fake, sugary smile and said, "I'm so happy for you, really." But I could tell she wasn't. Deep down, she hated that I was getting married first. Still, I tried to include her in everything: bridesmaid dress shopping, cake tasting, even helping me pick the venue. I thought it would bring us closer. Instead, it gave her more opportunities to ruin things. She'd criticize every choice, make snide comments like, "That color doesn't flatter you," or "Ryan's cute, but don't you think he's a bit plain?" I laughed it off back then. I wish I hadn't. Fast forward to the wedding day. Everything was perfect until Emily made her grand entrance. Heads turned, whispers spread. My maid of honor even whispered, "Is she seriously wearing white?" I brushed it off, telling myself not to let her ruin my day. But then came the speeches. When it was her turn, Emily got up, smiling sweetly, and said, "I've known my sister forever, and honestly, I wasn't sure Ryan was the right guy for her." The crowd went silent. My heart dropped. She laughed awkwardly and added, "But hey, it's her life, right? Let's hope it lasts." Then she toasted to me settling down. Ryan squeezed my hand under the table, trying to calm me, but I could see the guests exchanging awkward looks. My own father looked furious. I wanted to disappear, and just when I thought it couldn't get worse, Emily accidentally spilled red wine all over my dress during the reception. She apologized, of course, but her smirk told me everything. I didn't confront her that night. I smiled for the photos, danced with my husband, and acted like nothing happened. But inside, I promised myself one thing: I wouldn't let it slide. Months went by. Emily started dating a guy named Nathan, a nice, wealthy guy she met at my wedding. She bragged constantly about their perfect connection. Then one day, Nathan called me. Apparently, Emily had told him I was jealous of her and had tried to sabotage their relationship. I was stunned. I didn't even care about her love life. So, I calmly told him the truth about the white dress, the speech, the accidental wine spill, everything. I even sent him photos and a video clip one of the guests had posted that clearly showed her smirking after the spill. Nathan thanked me and ghosted her a week later. Emily was furious. She called me screaming, saying I'd ruined her life. I just said, "No, Em, I just told the truth, something you should have tried for once." Since then, her relationships have all mysteriously ended. Turns out, Nathan told a few mutual friends about what she did and word got around fast. Every time she tries to date someone new, they somehow find out about her little wedding stunt. I don't even have to do anything. Her own actions did the work for me. A year later, at our parents' anniversary dinner, Emily was still single and sulking while Ryan and I were talking about our honeymoon plans. She rolled her eyes and muttered, "Must be nice to have a perfect life." I smiled and said, "It's amazing what happens when you don't wear white to someone else's wedding." She glared at me. I just laughed, because honestly, I didn't need to get revenge. Karma had perfect timing. And here's the funny part. Last week, I heard she's trying to plan her own wedding. Except no one will agree to be her bridesmaid. Guess who she called for advice? Yep, me. I told her, start with not upstaging the bride. It might help this time. She hung up. And that was the sweetest silence I've ever heard.